Good morning, guys. I'm gonna try this video for the second time. I had just woken up, was trying to make a video on this right here, and I'll get into that in a second. But I wasn't quite awake yet, and little man was. So it took a long time for me to get 30 minutes of video, and that was way too damn much video, and I wasn't saying a whole lot. Because I kept having to try to remember where I picked up off that pause button. So let me try and get through this real quick. This is Space 9 or 9space. I'm not really sure which one it is, because even their own website, it says Space 9 every time that they write it out, but it is 9space on their Telegram, 9space on their actual website URL, the 9space.me. This was brought to my attention a few days ago, and I initially wasn't going to do a video on it. You know, the guy that asked me about it, I was like, that is 100% a scam. And then he blocked me, which is funny. But you know, so I'd kind of forgotten about it. Well, today I woke up this morning and got two other people asking me about this. Stay away from this, guys. Long story short, stay away from this. Absolutely everything about this screams scam to me. So this is their website, and this is it. This is it. This is all there is. Okay, if you hit this little drop-down menu and click on any of the buttons, all it does is scroll you down to the appropriate spot on the page. Okay, so that's a red flag for me. There's just not any real information from them on what it is, what's it all about, what's it do, you know. As far as I know, they may have an official Telegram. I don't know. And yes, I know, Evolution, when we launched, we didn't have the world's greatest website. We basically had an exchange and just a little bit of information, but at least we had some information, and we were working on a different website that had all the information you want on it. So maybe it's a work in progress, right? I'll get to that in a second. Their English is absolutely atrocious. Okay, so for me, if you're not even intelligent enough to form a cohesive sentence, right? And this is nothing against non-native English speakers, right? I completely understand people not born, you know, having English as their first language. Okay, I get that. That's fine. I've got no problem with that. But if all of your marketing and almost your entire client base is in English, you would think that you would at least hire somebody who could translate for you what you wanted to say and put it in at least sentence it, you know. Another thing is they fully guarantee profit. 100% guarantee profit, right? Now, I know what you're thinking. You're saying, Jarhead, you've told me in Evolution the only way that you can lose money is if you play dumb, right? And that's true. You might have to extend that time frame out farther than you initially thought to make profit, but that's what we did, is we created a platform that's not zero-sum. You know, there is fresh Ethereum coming into it that does not require fresh people buying into it. That is what the trading account does. But I have also said you can lose money. Okay, and the way that you lose money is by pulling your money out, selling your tokens before you have made a profit. But it's possible. Okay, there are people that did it. We watched it. Some guy bought in, and then, like, an hour later, he sold all of his tokens. I don't understand why you would do that, but it's his money. He can do whatever he wants with that. You know, we watched it on the Ether scam. I have no idea who it was, but, you know, I guarantee that guy lost money, because he didn't buy in on launch day. It was a couple days after launch day. You know, so there wasn't nearly enough volume in that time frame for him to have made money. But it's his cash. He can do whatever he wants with it, I guess. And to whoever that was, thank you for the dividends. Sorry, guys. So they do have an affiliate program. Cool. That's not necessarily indicative of a scam. And in fact, their affiliate program is kind of low. I think it was like 8% for first level, 3% for second, and 1% for third, or somewhere around there, which is on the lower end of affiliate programs. And the lower affiliate program to me actually is kind of a step in the right direction. But here is the meat and the potatoes. The lowest amount of interest you will get from these guys is 5.9% a day. The lowest amount that you will get is 5.9% a day. Let me say that again. The lowest amount of interest you will get from these guys is 5.9% a day. Don't fall for this, guys. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, there is no way that shit is sustainable. Absolutely no way that is sustainable. And if they do have some kind of secret recipe on how to generate damn near 6% a day minimum, they would not need your money. They just wouldn't need it. There's no way. Why in the world would they need anything from you if they can get 180% profit, because the initial deposit returns at the end of the period, so they give you your capital release. 180% profit per month. Why would they need your money? They wouldn't. Okay, and then it goes all the way up to 25.9%. Okay, to get that, you have to deposit at least $2,000 worth of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, whatever. Come on, man. Are you shitting me, dude? That's 175%. It's more than 175% per week profit. No, there's just no. But hey, look, their plan is very, very simple. You just choose your plan, you add your funds to the balance, right? So you deposit money onto their platform, you create a deposit, and then you get a stable income with a rocket ship. You get your own rocket ship, guys. Here is their platform. Here is their plan. Here's how they're making you your money. This right here, a blue circle with a ship orbiting it, and like a total of 20 words. Instant payments, guaranteed income, automatic high yield trust management system. We know our work and are responsible for your success. Come on, guy. Come on. Don't piss on my face and tell me it's rain. Okay? They've got technical support, so that's cool. They have some frequently asked questions here. My favorite one here, I've got two favorites. How is enlisting the profit? All profit accruals are daily. The initial deposit is returning at the end of term. I think what they're saying is you get paid every day, and they give you a capital release at the end of at the end of the term there. Can I make the several deposits? You can make so many deposits, how many you will wish. My brain hurts, guys. This hurts to read. This is terrible. And they do give you their company number. It is registered in the UK. It's there's really not a whole lot of information on this website. But hey, whatever. They have their information listed. I guess that's supposed to make us feel safe that somebody living in the UK, registered in the UK, still doesn't know how to speak English. Now, the reason that this got brought to my attention is because they're doing $100,000 giveaways. Okay. Oh, so real quick, this is a little graphic that they put out. They've been online for 12 days. Okay. And in that 12 days, they have had $236.81 billion invested. And they have paid out $81.52 billion to 28.31 million different investors. I can't with this. I just can't. That would mean that they've paid over $3,000 to everybody who has invested. Right? That's what that averages to, right around there. I haven't actually done the math on that, but that's right around $3,000 to everyone who has invested, on average. It's just, there's no way. There's no way. I really hope nobody saw this and thought for a second it was legitimate. In less than 2 weeks, they've raised almost $250 billion. No. Just no. Let's see. Oh, that's the iCenter stuff. So this is a screenshot from the bot, from some guy saying this. He won a $100,000 giveaway. As a gift. So to withdraw the gift balance, it is necessary to replenish your balance of $1,000 USD to verify your accounts. Look, guys. The old, you send me money and I will send you back more money, is the oldest trick in the book, but people still fall for it. Don't be that guy. Now, I'm not saying that anything that asks you to verify your account is automatically a scam, but there's a right way to do it and there's a wrong way to do it. So, for example, I'm going to pick on Coinbase in a good way. When I linked my bank account to Coinbase, they needed me to verify my bank account. Okay, how they did this is quite different from them asking me to send them $1,000. Okay, first what they did is they deposited money into my account. They split it into 2 different deposits. I think it totaled out to $1, but this was like 3 or 4 years ago. So, but they split it into 2 different amounts, and then they withdrew that full buck. So I think it was one for 60 cents and one for 40 cents or something like that, right? So they did that, and then they asked me to verify the 3 transactions. And all I needed to do for them was tell them, yes, I got one deposit for 60 cents, one deposit for 40 cents, and one withdrawal for $1. Okay, that's all I had to do. I didn't have to send them any money. They actually sent me money and then took it back. And that is how you can act. That's how you verify an account, right? Now, for crypto, it works a little differently because they can't. Nobody can authorize any transfer of money from my wallet except for me or somebody who's got access to my wallet, right? That's how it works. And if any platform ever asks for access to your wallet, do not give it, okay? Because then there is literally nothing stopping them from just draining your damn wallet. Don't do it. But they might need to verify your wallet, in which case they can ask for like a quarter. Not like a quarter of an ETH, but like 25 cents USD worth, something very, very small, just so they can see from the, on the blockchain that it goes from your wallet to their deposit, to their end, right? To your account on their platform. That would be legitimate, something very small, 10 cents, 25 cents, 50 cents, small amount of money. There's no need for $1,000. Zero need. Even if it was like a legitimate, hey, we need to see that you actually own this wallet, so we need to see a transaction on the blockchain coming from that wallet to your account, right? That could be legitimate, but the dollar amount would not matter for that. It wouldn't. All they would need to see is the transaction happening and it being successful. That's it. They wouldn't need $1,000. So anyway, 2 people in this 59-member chat group, 2 people won this $100,000 gift. What are the odds of that, guys? I'm actually very tempted to just run this bot, not put any money into it, but just to see if I also win that $100,000 gift. That would be very interesting. But so 9space, stay away from it. I guarantee this thing is not going to be around for long, and all they're doing is soaking up everybody's money. That's it. I did see, I also saw another video on YouTube. The King Comes Back, 13 subscribers. The entire video is 1 minute and 19 seconds. And I'm going to play the appropriate part that I found fascinating. Oh, okay, let me back this up a little bit. Okay. Alright. Please confirm withdrawal. Alright. He hits confirm 38 seconds. Transfers been done successfully at 44 seconds. And at 54 seconds, it's already in his wallet. This was a Bitcoin transaction that from the moment he said yes to the moment it hit his wallet was 19 seconds. Bitcoin transaction. Okay. Okay, guy. I don't believe this for a second. Not for a minute. But just be careful, guys. There's garbage like this out there. And then what else am I doing? Okay, I'm already at 18 minutes. So Evolution. We officially announced our partnership with arbitraging last night, which is cool. I think it's going to be a very, very good thing for us. That does allow us to use some of the funds to go into their A-bot for now. But more importantly, once the M-bot has released, and I'm trying to get early access for the M-bot for us, but I doubt that's going to happen. But we'll see. I just want to see the M-bot. Austin's been teasing us with this M-bot. I just want to see it, man. I just want to see it. But anyway, more importantly, David Peterson himself, the CEO of arbitraging, he is coming aboard, so to speak, as an advisor for us, which is good because one of the critiques that we have had, and it's a fair assessment, is that we are all blue collar guys. We all have 9 to 5s. Everyone on the team has a job. with that being said, we don't really have the experience running a company, and it shows. I'll be honest. We've made a couple of mistakes, and it is what it is. But we've learned from every mistake that we've made, and we've corrected them. But David Peterson has agreed to give us some advice and a little bit of guidance that we are sorely lacking. And say whatever you will about this guy. I know when he first came into the YouTube space, I was not at all a fan, just because, I disagreed with the way that he came into the space as a professional. But the situation that he was in was kind of a FUBAR situation, so I can understand why he did that. But say whatever you will about this guy. Since he came aboard, Arbitraging has hit every single deadline that they have put out. The only times they have not hit a deadline is when they've hit it early. So whatever the guy is doing, it is clearly working. And I think that he's going to have some ideas and some guidance for us that we would never have thought. It never would have occurred to us. So I'm very excited to hear his thoughts on what we can do to make evolution better, because we are always looking to make evolution better. It's a constant process, guys. We're around for the long haul now, and that means that we can't stay in one place. We have to be constantly improving, which is fine. I'm fine with that. So I'm looking forward very much to working with him. It should be a very good thing for evolution, and then through extension for you guys, everyone that's in evolution, all the token holders. So I'm very excited about that. I met up with Pacecarmike yesterday. We had a dinner at the Denny's in Temecula, just because it was the most convenient spot for us to meet. But Denny's is good food. When I was growing up, it kind of had a bad rap because it was terrible in Detroit in the 90s. But nothing beats Denny's at 3 o'clock in the morning. That still holds true. But anyway, so we had a good meal. Got to talking a little bit, had a good conversation. And he was nice enough to give me a laptop so I can very, very soon be joining you guys. With a little bit better videos, not just stuff off my phone, which has worked fine for me until now, but it's time for me to grow and evolve and and do some computer stuff. And I had picked up one of those universal laptop cords for that computer, and of course none of the tips in that kit fit. So I'll be going to Best Buy when they open, and talking to the Geek Squad and having them hook me up with what I need. And so what I'm hoping to do today is I would like to get all the information that I have as far as running the numbers for the project for the gears. I would like to get all that onto a spreadsheet, so I can send it to the other key players in this project and get their thoughts on it. But the numbers are looking, they're looking good. It's going to be a long process, and it's going to be a lot of work, but it is looking like it is possible to do. So I do want to get their feedback on that. I still haven't heard anything from the developer of the second Gears project. There is another contract coming out that would, I'm not sure if they want to go through with it. Last time we spoke, she was looking for some coders to audit her code and a good website guy. So I pointed a few names at her, and said these are guys that I know that we've worked with, and they're pretty good, So, but there is a second project in mind for the gears. It would be another It'd be another contract very, very similar to Revolution, with the dividends, you know, a portion of those dividends going into the gears to help those guys out. So I'm all about it. I really hope that she goes through with that, and I wish the best of luck to that individual if she does, because, you know, if there are two different projects working towards the same goal, that just shares the workload for both of us. You know, the important thing is that we do have a number of people that are working towards getting those gears unstuck. So we're gonna give it our best shot, guys. We're gonna do everything that we can to help as many people as we can. And that's all I've got for this morning. 25 minutes. I apologize for the long video. That freaking 9space thing, man. Just don't do it. I just don't want to see you guys getting scammed. Damn, there's something else. All right, I can't remember what the hell else I was going to talk about, guys. I do apologize. Although I am kind of curious as to what this is, because it's been under the new dApps list for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm not really sure if that's new anymore. Oh, and a special shout out to Crypto Plumber. He went ahead and was nice enough to leave me a little love note on one of my older videos. So thank you for that. Very much look forward to reading your next note. But that's going to do it for me for now, guys. May have another video later if I can get my computer, the power cord situation figured out. And then I got to get with Country Boy and TDN as far as like what software and how do I do this thing on a computer, because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am not a computer guy. I'm just not. But you know, with their help, should be able to figure it out. That's all I got for today, guys. Take it easy. I do think that at this point, stop selling your evolution tokens. I think this is going to be the time to buy. In the coming weeks, I do believe we're going to see more and more Ethereum in the contract. But as always, stick to your strategy and make your plan work for you. So if you do decide to get out, I hope you enjoyed the ride, and thank you for the dividends. Jarhead out.